So, Jimmy Johnson, studio analyst, announces his retirement after 31 years on Fox Football on Sundays. Jimmy Johnson, who left after his run with the Miami Dolphins, went there to Fox. And yeah, remember his unsuccessful venture with Miami with Dan Marino after he tried to replace Don Shula, and it didn't quite pan out. His Dallas Cowboy era was incredible. He won 2 chips against my Buffalo Bills. And of course, at the University of Miami, he won the championship. He had a great college and pro career. The guy with the hair that didn't move, he finally got into the Dallas Cowboy Ring of Honor last year. Jerry Jones put him around the circle. Him and Troy Aikman, who worked on Fox and what have you, and they've been, not just coach and quarterback, really do a relationship. But we knew it was eventual. Jimmy Johnson's now 81, and he'd been there for 31 years on Fox, so as a studio analyst. And um, you can kind of tell it was time for him to go in a different direction, but he had did his time well there. He had definitely left a mark as an analyst. A guy that had quite the career, one of the few guys that won at the collegiate and the pro level, and brought so many Hall of Famers along, especially the Cowboy era. Of course, everybody's going to probably much hark back to a little over 30 years ago when he was let go in Dallas, because Jerry Jones made the infamous remark, I can go and get probably 400 other coaches to do his job. Well, even though they did win a Super Bowl with Barry Switzer, he pretty much inherited Jimmy Johnson's team. No one ever to Troy Aikman could fill Jimmy Johnson's shoes. Emmitt Smith felt that way. Mike Irvin felt that way. It was just kind of one of those things. Jimmy Johnson had a reputation, kept attention to detail. He tried it in Miami, it didn't work. Tried to make Dan Marino into I formation and took the passing away, and it didn't work. But he did pretty good. They did get to the postseason. But when he got to Fox as a studio analyst, that's where he thrived. He got an Act 3 in his career. Most times people barely get an Act 1. This guy had a great college coaching career, great pro career, and as a studio analyst, But James Brown, working alongside him some time. Well, James Brown had one there. It wasn't Jim Brown. It was it'll come back to me. Jim Brown was over on CBS. But Howie Long, Terry Bradshaw. So it'll come to me who I'm trying to think of it. Anyway, long story short, Tom Brady came along, Gronk came along. But the long story short, Jimmy Johnson definitely had impact on Fox. And he connected with the guys,